season wrapping up camp. How do you feel like your off season has gone so far?
I feel like the off season been good. Like we've been working since winter, so I feel like the off season we just kept that flow going, and we can't wait to play the first game.
A lot of talent and depth in that wide receiver room.
Yes,
how have you seen that group develop? And as far as your role goes, how has that kind of pushed you?
It's a good room for sure this year. We all developed together, like just coming over the summer, all working out together. And then my role really just whenever my number called, just go in and make a play because I know the room filled with a lot of playmakers. So just want to blend in with the guys, be a playmaker as well.
Xavier mentioned he bought a gun for the jug machine. Have you been on the jug machine with Xavier?
Yes, sir.
Free time?
We go over there at his house, get on the jug machine like after hours all the time.
What's that relationship like with Xavier? You guys are similarly built, similar game styles. How has he kind of helped with your progression?
Hendo, that's my dog. Like I look at a lot of his game and try to take pieces of his game just to try to get it in my game as well. And we just piggyback off of each other, get extra work in all the time together. So we just like working together and can't wait to play together.
Now you're one of the only two receivers joining Xavier Henderson that return heading into this season. Talk about what this offseason has been like for you and what has been your main focus as well.
It's been a good offseason. Like we both coming back from last year, so we know like how it went last year and we know what we got to change from last year to get different results. But it's been a good offseason. And then what was the second question?
What was the biggest thing you were working on this offseason, whether that's the leadership role or what's your biggest goal for this offseason?
Biggest thing we was working on, really just connection with the QB, chemistry with the QB. Like we gotta get that down packed, and then really just keep running routes, just getting better at every aspect of the game. We trying to just get better than what we were last year.
With so many new faces on the team this year, how did the Camp Higher Ground experience help you guys continue to build that bond as a group?
Yeah, Camp Higher Ground really helped. Like we away from home, we just at a campground all together. So all the transfers and stuff, that's when you really get to meet them and know them like personally, build bonds with them. I feel like it was good. Like a lot of the players, like we might not have had close bonds, but at the camp, like it forces us to have a good bond and get closer together. So I feel like that was great.
You mentioned the quarterback battle there. Obviously, it's been a great battle throughout fall camp. Talk about what you've seen from guys like Brendan Sorsby, Brady Lichtenberg, Samaj Jones, and within that quarterback room.
All the quarterbacks, they did great this camp to me. Like all of them made throws where you'll be like, wow, like that's a good throw. I know them boys push each other to be the best, and just working with all three of them, like it's just a good quarterback room, and I can't wait to play with them boys.
Now talk about the wide receiver room a little bit. A guy like Michael Misari, the redshirt freshman. Talk about what you've seen from him. He's had a great fall camp as well. Talk about what you've seen from him.
Mike really impressed me. Like Mike, I knew about Mike in high school, just being a local kid. So I knew about Mike in high school, but to get out here and just to see the growth that he made since last year to now, like he catching everything. But I feel like he deserved all that. Like Mike always out here when we working, and then he always on the jugs while we on the jugs as well. So the plays he been making, I feel like he been deserving them.
A lot of young faces on that defensive side of the ball, both up front and the secondary.
Yes,
what have you seen from those younger guys like Jaquan Singh, Simeon Coleman, Marquez Parker, and how they kind of pushed you heading into this season?
Yeah, those young guys, they came in well prepared. Like Simeon, Jaquan Singh, Monte Ween, all those guys, young guys. I feel like they came in more advanced than you would think. So like just seeing them fly around and them asking me about stuff, like me being able to get them tips and just older tips, like it feels good knowing like they looking up and knowing that they can play as well.
Now Jordan Young's been a guy who's had a fantastic fall camp as well. Just talk about what you've seen in his progression throughout fall camp from year one here in Cincinnati, year two.
JY, I feel like JY took a huge leap too, but as well, JY been out here every day in the summer with us as well, getting work. So everything he's been doing, I feel like he deserves as well. But JY, he done took a major leap. I feel like his confidence back up, like way up here. So I can't wait to see JY ball. I feel like he gonna ball out this year.
Does it feel good to be this close to the season and finally put the dog days behind you and just put the uniform on and get back out here in Nippert?
Yes, sir. It feels great. Can't wait.
Last question. What's your message for the fans heading into next week's home opener versus Towson?
Get ready. That's all I can say. Get ready. We've been working so hard since the winter. Everybody on the team can't wait to get out there and finally play some football. So just get ready.
Awesome. Thanks, Sterling.
Thanks.